I'm leaving for my Europe trip. First gotta take out my trash, and then I'm walking to the bus stop on the road again. I'm feeling sad. I'm excited to go on this trip across Europe, but I'm sad to be leaving my house, my home, my dorm in Athens. Just for some context, I'm currently studying abroad in Athens, Greece, which is why I started there, but this is during my spring break, which was like 3 weeks long. Kind of crazy, but I decided to vlog everything for y'all, so come along with me. This is my first time not getting stopped. Before this, I traveled 2 other times during my semester, and each time I got stopped during security, like going there and coming back. So I don't know why. But anyways, we took the bus to the tarmac where the airport was. Does this not look like the Drake album? Like that little thing? I know it's not, but anyways. This is the little airplane. We took Ryanair because she was cheap. Touched the plane for good luck. And then after 2-3 hours, we arrived in Milan. We're back in Italy. After we arrived, we took like an hour bus. I think it was like 20 euros, which was kind of crazy. We took it into the main center, saw the pretty sunset, and went to Chinatown for hot pot, which was not good. Also got bubble tea, and this is right before disaster struck. Yeah, we got a ticket for the fair, and then while that happened, my phone broke, like completely broke. And as you can see, my hand is like shaking. This was the aftermath. But we got this pretty view on the way to the Airbnb, and look how pretty. I think this is part of the canal, but I'm not sure. And this is the Airbnb. It was okay. It was an interesting experience. My phone broke. I hate it here. I promise the next day is a lot better. I woke up with a pretty sunrise in my Airbnb. They had like a little balcony thing, super cute. Then we headed to the Apple store because I had to buy a brand new freaking phone because mine broke and I couldn't do anything else. I was like on this trip and Athens doesn't have an Apple store, so I had to buy it here. And then I ate this pizza. It was absolutely massive. They didn't cut it because you're supposed to like cut it and eat it with a fork and knife yourself. Headed over to the train station where we were running late, of course. But then we took the train to go to Crema, which I believe was like an hour, 30 minutes outside of Milan, and there was like 3 transportation things connecting trains. Yeah, 3 connecting trains. Basically we took 3 trains. I don't know why I expected it to look like, ooh, Call Me By Your Name aesthetics, but this was very realistic and very cute. Arrived in Crema, and we ended up getting this hot chocolate, which was literally right outside the train station. Super nice, super cute, but it was like the thickest thing I've ever had. Like it tasted just like chocolate mousse. And then we started walking. It was really cute. We walked through a little park, and I thought this was something I recognized. It wasn't. And the town of Crema is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a little northern town, and there's a bunch of shops and cute little things, but a lot of tourists here are just here to see like the Call Me By Your Name thing. They had a museum, which my friend told me about. Like I didn't know it existed, but it looked like this, and it was this tiny little thing, and I was so obsessed. Like look how happy I am. I was so excited, and the people working there were so nice. They gave me a postcard and like a little book that told you like all the little places. These were the bikes they rode, and they had like the actual table they sat at, so I had to like copy it. I don't know if you guys can tell. I was so freaking excited, and I am so happy. I got to write in a little book, so if you guys ever go there, try to find what I did. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, and then I had to take a picture with little Timmy Tim, and that was that. The museum was great. I loved this place so much, and I actually plan to come to Milan just so I can come here. That was literally the happiest I was the entire trip, foreshadowing. But we also went to the cute door that they filmed at, that little scene, and it was all drawn, and it was so cute. We saw this room with a bunch of vending machines, which I had never seen in Europe before. And then we just walked around town, got some gelato. Sorry, I said it that way. That was so gross. And then we walked back, and it was sunset, and we took the train back to Milan. Look how pretty the sunset was. It was cloudy, so we couldn't really see it, but it was still really pretty. By the time we got back, all the restaurants were like closed, so we just went into this random place. It was so expensive, and the pasta was so mid. It was so sad. This is the last day here in Milan, packing everything up. I have several scenes of me doing this throughout the trip. Our Airbnb was sweet enough to let us leave our luggage there, so we walked around, got some breakfast. I got this pasta, which was such a redemption. Like, it was so good, perfectly al dente, amazing. And it was like eggplant can't. And then we got our luggage because it was like checkout time already. We still had 3 more hours, I believe. We waited at this canal for a while and people watched. Super, super cute. And then we went to this castle, and I can definitely like look up the name of this castle, but I do not want to. It was this cute castle in Milan. I'm sitting at a castle in Milan, drinking boba and watching luggages while I wait to fly to Paris. What is my life? Then it was finally time to start heading to the airport, and it was actually a little late. Like, we were cutting it kind of close, but everything works out for a reason. This is the airport fit. Every time I go through airport security, I always get stopped. I don't know what for something. I've only not gotten stopped once. I don't know why. I don't know what she said, to be honest, but I had to voice over it because it was way too loud in the airport. I have a little salad here, and they don't have dressing, it's just olive oil, which is very interesting. My flight got delayed, so I'm here for another 2 hours. Very exciting. Heading to Paris, the city of love. More like the city of baguettes. I'm very excited to have some bread and croissants. Another flight. I don't know why the person in front of me was literally sprinting, but we finally got to the airplane. Always touch it for good luck. We were on EasyJet, again, cheap flight. But this was the sunset. It was so nice, and just wait until we get in the sky. I was lucky enough to get a whole row to myself, which was super cool. But we were taking off, and then look at this. Oh, look at this. I can't believe this is real. This is the only sunset I've ever seen up in the sky, and it was so freaking cool. This concludes the video. Come back for part 2 in Paris.